What if I told you that the US dollar's biggest threat isn't Bitcoin? It's not even inflation. It's gold, but not the shiny metal your grandparents stored in a locker. I'm talking about gold becoming the backbone of a brand new global monetary system. This isn't a theory. It's already happening, and if you are in Canada, US, or anywhere in the Western world, you need to understand what this shift means for your money, your portfolio, and the future of global economy. So here's what Luke Gromen just revealed. Across Asia, the Middle East, and South America, BRICS countries led by China are quietly building something massive, a new gold-based financial network. Now, I'm not talking about a BRICS currency or a gold-backed BRICS currency. No. China is helping set up physical gold exchanges in India, in Saudi, in Brazil. These are not just trading platforms, they are a direct challenge to the US-led system where US treasuries have been the world's reserve asset since 1971. But now that is changing. So here's the play. China wants to internationalize the yuan, but without trusting it as much as people once trusted the dollar. So they have found a middle ground. Use the yuan for trade, but settle balances in gold at the central bank level. Not a gold-backed currency, more like a gold-linked network, where gold acts as the final settlement layer. In other words, instead of countries holding piles of US debt, they will hold physical gold, and the one asset no one can print more of. And that's where things get interesting. Think about it. The US treasuries used to be the safest asset in the world, the backbone of the global system. But now they come with two problems. Number one, too much supply. The US keeps issuing more debt, and the negative real yields. You're losing purchasing power even while earning interest. So gold, on the other hand, thrives in that environment. It doesn't pay interest, but it also doesn't inflate away. That's the point. And here's the virtuous cycle Luke Gromen talks about. As gold rises in yuan terms, China's trading partners like Saudis, Brazil, and South Africa get richer. What do they do next? They buy more Chinese goods. That's how you build loyalty. That's how you build a new system. And Luke Gromen predicts we are on the verge of something historic, which is gold overtaking US treasuries as the number one reserve asset in the world. Let that sink in. But before you run off to buy gold ETFs, here's the catch. Most people who think they own gold actually just own a paper claim to it. Somewhere in some vault, there is a promise, not a coin. And Luke Gromen warns about it, that in the next big revaluation, that could be a massive problem. If there's ever a scramble for physical gold, it may happen. It happened in the past as well. Exchanges might be forced to settle in cash at yesterday's price. That means you would get paid the old price while the physical gold skyrockets in the open market. You would basically be left holding an IOU while the real wealth transfers to those holding actual metal. So the solution? If you're going to own gold, own it physically or through a fully allocated, trusted custodian. Now I know this stuff can sound complex. BRICS, gold settlement, treasury markets, it's a lot. That's exactly why I offer one-to-one coaching sessions where I help professionals and investors like you understand how these global shifts actually affect your money and investment decisions. Whether you are holding stocks, ETFs, or crypto, if you don't understand how macro forces drive these assets, you're basically flying blind. So if you want clarity, book a call, link in the description below. Let's design your personalized wealth strategy based on macro fundamentals that actually matter. Now let's talk about where this is all going. Governments, especially in the West, have decided to run their economies hot, meaning spend aggressively, build massive AI and energy infrastructure, and devalue their currencies to manage the debt. But that has ripple effects. oil prices might stay in a stable range, say $65 to $80 a barrel, because the global economy is not growing. And if oil shoots up, it breaks the global economy. But gold, on the other hand, has become the new release valve for inflation. If oil spikes, the system breaks. If gold spikes, everyone, especially gold-rich nations like China, India, and Saudis, gets richer and reinvest that wealth. It's the perfect feedback loop for this new system. So when you see gold prices climbing, it's not just investor demand, it's the monetary system shifting beneath your feet. So what should you take from all this? The dollar isn't collapsing, it's evolving. It's no longer the only game in town. Gold is no longer a relic. It's becoming the anchor of a new multipolar system. The next big financial transformation won't be about currencies. It will be about trust and which assets the world chooses to settle with. And if you are paying attention, this is one of the greatest shifts in wealth distribution in decades. It's not about panic, it's about positioning. So are you prepared for a world where gold replaces the dollar at the center of global finance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear your take. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.